Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos a Two Players. Eu sou o Sandalhas e mais uma vez estamos aqui com Alan Wake. Aqui tem uma caixa cheia de balas. Com Alan Wake. Explode esse caralho, precisa explodir. Estamos chegando aqui na gas station, ou no posto de gasolina, se você preferir. Gasoline. Nome de uma filha, né? Pode ser o nome do meu filho, minha filha. Gasoline. Gasoline, sai daí!
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Gasoline, sai daí, não mexe nisso aí, Gasoline.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Susto, mano.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. All right. I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
Eu que escrevo a
I don't
história.
believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
North que Walk. Ah. Tá fechado. Nossa, tô vendo o negócio pelo lado da parede.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Bright Falls Service Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Listen,
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Ele mentiu pra ela. Acho que não viu o Stuck, mas o Stuck eu acho que morreu. Ele virou aquela The Taken. É a história que eu estou escrevendo, né? É o meu pesadelo. A casa que eu tava sumiu, não existe. Oh, parece. Oh. Alan Wake.
Candy-colored clown they call the Sandman.
Final do episódio 1.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife.
2 years ago. Alan Wake. Sei lá, uso muito isso aqui de papelão, né? Papel.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Uma TV nova. Agora uma TV nova!
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Safadinha. Tem aqui.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
Alan Wake.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
The Forward Key. Caralho, ah não.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Onde fica a fuse box?
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
Calma. Calma que eu tô procurando essa fuse box.
Alan, I really
Honey,
need
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
You break out the
Oh, it's
candles.
stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
The clicker.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
Even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Oh, que romântico. A janela tá aberta? Poxa, a janela tá aberta é um fruto desgraçado ali, né? Dias atuais.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake,
Thanks.
we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you
Caralho,
experience
eu tava
any other
pescando.
symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Everything seems to be fine.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
Ah, não quero falar contigo agora, pera aí.
The battery was dead. It's charged now.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now. Very good.
I'll come back later on.
Pessoas sumidas. O que tem aqui?
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Eu sei muito
That
bem.
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on
Yeah, it's
other things
Mulligan
these
here.
days.
I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
The sheriff
Get
wants to
yourself
see
a...
you in her office,
Eu sei.
Mr. Wake.
Cala a boca, mulher. Vou dar na sua cara.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood
Mr. Wake,
National
can I
Park.
help you with
There's a spot
anything?
called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake. I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through
I need
the
some
stealth
fresh
corridor.
air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Parking lot.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't... Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Ajudei o maluco ali.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Puto! Tô puto!
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Gordinho
I'm
colocado.
just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This
I
is
come
not
here
her
to rent a
fault.
cabin
She's a
where I can
very
wait till
nice
midnight.
Girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Wait here!
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay,
Machucou a pata.
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap.
Seriously,
They're
Al,
illegal to
you
use
can't
here.
just
Hell,
go
you're
and
not
meet
supposed
a
to hunt within the park
kidnapper.
at all.
Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
Nossa, esse não sei nada.
And it's my
Sem caneta.
call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to
Já tava com a chave ali esperando.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
O cara vai sozinho.
Just be careful with the natives, Al.
Sumiu tudo meus
These
bagulho.
yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Oh, O livro. Nossa, igualzinho a cabana que eu tava. Sumiu todos meus tiros. Vou tentar economizar então. Tem pistola também. Cada pesadelo que eu tenho.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Ah, vou dar um rolê, né? Caralho, que susto. Aconteceu? Filho da puta.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know. Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh? Yes, exactly. I'm gonna check out the political.
Cadê você? Que palhaço. Eu sou palhaço. Acho que não é pra ir. Eu acho que é pra ali, na verdade. Aqui tem um listinho, uma coisinha. Pode ser no pneu. Eles vão me dar o que eu vou usar, pelo menos. O bagulho tá sinistrão aqui já. Nordic walking. Do not feed the wildlife. Manuscrito. Manuscrito de Já. Nada. Tem nada. Tô andando por enquanto.
left me weak. This was no head injury.
Chegando aí, tô chegando.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
O carro andando sozinho.
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Já vou.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Nossa, nem tinha visto essa página. Chegando.
Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
Meu Deus, que houve, Rusty?
Wake? Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
I'm right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
Shh. Good boy.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Cara, meio que travando, hein?
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Right, Rusty.
Rusty!
Right, Rusty.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need my deep licenses.
Ihu! Chupa gariúva!
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing
is only permitted
for those
visitors
who purchase a park
fishing
license. Obey
the park ranger's instructions
at all times.
Rusty?
Rusty, no!
Never.
No approach closer than 100 yards.
To bears and wolves, never approach any other
Ah!
closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
At all times.
Never leave your
Pet unattended.
It is
Against the law.
to remove the objects or historical artifacts from the park
Grounds.
Caralho, travou.
This includes even Yubei or even simple berries.
Sinto muito, Barry. O Barry não é Krusty. Caralho. Errou! Errou! Se fudeu, meu filho. Se fudeu. Pensando o que, maluco? Tá pensando o que, maluco? Vou iluminar sua vida. Caralho. Monstrão.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
O revólver tá cheio. A cerveja. Cerveja com umas coisas são. Quase caí. Simbora. É por cá mesmo. Não tem caminho pra lá. Duas lâmpadas iluminando. Ali o caminho. Descer! Ah, peguei. Tiro de revólver. Tiro de revólver. Lover Peaks.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Corajoso mesmo, né? Chega e vou entrando assim no lugar, não tô nem aí. Esse bicho maluco aí. Eu sou o Senhor Coragem. Teus irmãos Coragem, eu sou o Senhor Coragem. Ah, não, pensei que era um bicho. Uma 12 ou um rifle? Find Keepers. Na verdade eu pensei que ia ter bicho, né? Pensei que ia ter que matar um bicho. Seria o mais normal, né? Tô me dando uma recompensa, então tem um bicho lá também. Não tem nada. Fudeu. Ai, filho da puta. Showman. Ah, aqui só tinha um. Onde que eu vim? Foi? Ah, foi. Love Speakers. Eu queria ver o que tinha no banheiro. Eu ia clicar pra ver o que tinha no... O chapéu aqui do maluco. Não dá pra ver. Vamos ver se dá uma cagada já. Aproveitar. Acho que é pra cá, então eu vou pra cá pra ver o que tem. Porque eu sou bem desse mesmo, né? Sou destemido. Tem manuscrito. Tem um carrinho daqueles velho, hein? Também. Também. Não sei onde eu tô indo. Me perdi agora. Yahoo! Caraca, quase morri. Não dá pra ver direito. Tá muito embaçado, hein, mano. Filha da puta. Já era, malucão! Errou! Filho da puta. Chupa de uva. Eu tô usando bastante pilha, na verdade, mas não precisa tanto assim. Tô gastando pilha mesmo. Nem. Tinha uma luz aqui, não tinha? Isso aí. Vai. Ah, morro. Eu tô... Nossa, cai do ladinho do bagulho. Nossa, eu acredito que eu morro ali. Beers alert. Fudeu. Fudeu. Caralho, foi foda essa. Muita gente. Muita gente. Muita alegria. Acabou mesmo baldo, hein? Eu tô girando aqui, vai ser alguma coisa. Ah. Não achei nada, se tiver escondido aqui, tá bem escondido, porque eu nem vi. Não sei. Não sei. Não sei, só sei que foi assim. Vem pra cá. Pô, tem bala não? Tem que correr. Só tem isso ali escrito, eu tenho tudo isso escrito. Agora, o que eu faço? Entendi, não entendi. Entendi não. Não entendi nada. Truth Tree. Novos pixels por aqui. E aí? Aqui ó. Esqueci que ele pula. Sendo que eu tô falando. Só que eu tô jogando Resident Evil. Ah. Esqueci que ele pulava. O jogo geralmente assim não pula, né? A torre! Já era, morri.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
More coming.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Sei, né, mas eu não tenho flare suficiente, né? Caralho. Tô louco.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move. Why? Because that's the way the story goes. Yeah, but... Let's move! I lost my gun back there. Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him. It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper. Come on, Wake! You better keep up. Hear that? It's them. Ah!
Nossa! Refletiu no cara. Meu Deus, certo o tiro aí, por favor. Certo o tiro, por favor! Ah, apareceu um de mim. Nossa, eu desviei pra tomar. Vai, meu filho. Errou! Meu Deus, que mira horrível, hein, meu filho.
Lover's Peak, right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Ah, fudeu, peguei.
Yeah, no can do, Wake. Are you kidding? Give me the gun. No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off.
Vem, garotinho.
Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open.
Caralho, foda-se você. Morrendo aí, caralho.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Wake, I'll wake. Cheguei no Lover's Peak.
This is it, Wake. Our last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming. Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming! That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Peguei! Ah, agora faltou acertar o tiro, né? Já matei pra você. Tiro, meu filho, ó. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. Meu Deus! Que cara ruim. Iru! Caralho! Toma, filha da mãe! Grandão tá difícil. Fudeu!
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
Olha que violento.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Peguei flare. Pera aí. Uma hora já.